I stand there, my hand hovering over the doorknob like it's made of fire. The cool metal burning my skin anyway. My little girl, Mia, just turned 7, is out in the lobby. Her giggles floating back to me as she tells the receptionist about the biggest surprise ever for Daddy. In my other hand, I grip that slip of paper, the lottery ticket worth $20 million. It was supposed to be our salvation. The end of the arguments. The start of something real again. But through that door, I hear it, a woman's soft moan. My husband's voice husky and urgent. The creak of his desk under pressure that has nothing to do with work. My stomach churns. Ball rising like acid rain. I should bolt. Scoop up Mia. And vanish into the city streets. But my feet are led. Rooted in the carpeted hallway of this glass tower in downtown Seattle. The betrayal sinks in slow. Like ink bleeding through paper. Staining everything. Let me rewind. Just enough to make sense of this nightmare. That morning felt like a dream wrapped in ordinary wrapping paper. I woke at dawn. As always. In our cramped apartment overlooking the Puget Sound. Where the fog clung to the windows like unspoken regrets. I made eggs for Alex and Mia. Sliced the crusts off her toast because she's picky that way. Alex barely glanced up from his tablet. Scrolling through emails or whatever he claimed kept him so distant lately. Big client meeting today, he muttered. No kiss goodbye. No lingering touch. It had become our rhythm, his expensive suits from Nordstrom. The dinners at steakhouses we couldn't afford. That Rolex he needed for impressions at the ad agency. I told myself it was stress from the bills piling up like autumn leaves. My salary as a high school English teacher barely covered Mia's dance classes, let alone his tastes. After dropping Mia at school, I swung by the corner bodega for my usual black coffee. Mr. Ramirez behind the counter grinned, his eyes twinkling under fluorescent lights. Jackpot's up to 20 mil. Mrs. Hayes. Worth a shot. Eh? I never played the lottery felt like tempting fate with money we didn't have. But that day, something tugged at me. I fished $5 from my purse. My own earnings. Not the joint account Alex scrutinized like a hawk. Picked numbers at random, Mia's birthday. Our anniversary. The day we met in college. Tucked it away and forgot until afternoon. Unpacking groceries in our kitchen with its peeling linoleum. The ticket sat there, mocking me. The draw was last night. I checked online. Heart not even skipping until the numbers aligned. One by one, like stars in a cursed constellation. I refreshed the page. Called the hotline. Voice shaking. Jackpot winner. My knees buckled. I slid to the floor, staring at this flimsy paper that held our future. First thought, Alex. How his face would light up. How we'd finally afford that house in the suburbs with a yard for Mia to run wild. How maybe, without the money fights, he'd be the guy who proposed on a rainy hike in the Olympics, who whispered promises in the dark. I signed the back, Emily Hayes. Clear and bold, slid it into my bag. Picked Mia up early. Fibbing about a family adventure. Her eyes sparkled in the rearview. Is it a pony? A trip to Disney? Better. Sweetie. Way better. The drive to his office dragged through traffic. My pulse racing with joy that now feels like poison in hindsight. I'd visited his sleek agency a few times in our 9 years married, always at his insistence to keep work separate. For focus, the lobby gleamed with marble and abstract art. The security guard nodding me through. Elevator up to the 5th floor. Mia bouncing beside me. The hallway was hushed. Lunchtime quiet. Alex's corner office loomed at the end. Plaque reading Alexander Hayes, Creative Director. That's when the sounds hit, muffled at first. Like a TV left on low. But closer. Undeniable, her laugh. His groan. The thud of bodies against wood. Mia tugged my hand. Mommy. What's that? I froze. Brain scrambling for lies. Wait here with MS. Lopez at the desk. Okay. Mommy needs a grown-up minute with Daddy. I parked her with the receptionist, who offered crayons and a smile. Back at the door, I pressed my ear, heart-shattering piece by piece. Perfume he'd come home wearing. Late nights at the office, phone passwords changed, clues I'd ignored. Buried under trust. The ticket burned in my purse like evidence of my own foolishness. I twisted the knob. Door swinging silent. Time stopped. Alex. Pants around his ankles. Shirt open. Pinning a woman to his desk, Rachel. His junior copywriter. From last year's holiday mixer. Her blouse rumpled. Legs wrapped around him. They didn't notice me at first. Lost in their rhythm. Then Rachel's eyes locked on mine. Horror dawning. She shoved him off. Scrambling for clothes. Alex whirled. Face straining to ash. Emily. This isn't, get dressed. My voice was ice. Forged in the fire of that moment. They fumbled. Buttons mismatching. Zippers snagging. Rachel averted her eyes. Alex's mind raced. I could see it, spinning excuses like ad campaigns. I shut the door, blocking her escape. Sit. She dropped into a chair. Trembling. Alex paced. Baby. It was nothing. A slip-up. We've been distant. You with Mia and teaching. I got lonely. Lonely? The word ignited something feral. How long? Silence. I pulled my phone. Hit play on the audio I'd recorded outside, moans. Whispers filling the room like smoke. Alex blanched. You recorded us? Proof beats lies. Rachel whimpered. Alex shifted gears. Okay. Fine. A few months. But we can fix this, therapy. For Mia's sake. His eyes begged. But greed lurked beneath. I dangled the ticket. I came to share this. 20 million. One this morning. Their faces transformed, shock to hunger. Alex stepped closer. That's incredible. It changes everything. We can start over. By that house, forget you were inside her minutes ago. He waved it off. A mistake. Think of Mia. Our future. Rachel watched, calculating her cut. But there it was, his true face. Not remorse, but entitlement. The money's community property. Half mine. I nodded slowly. You're right. Let's include Rachel. She squirmed. How long? 8 months, she whispered. 8 months of deceit. While I packed lunches, graded papers, believed his I love you-s. He said you were splitting. Staying for Mia. Alex squirmed. I might have said that too, lied to her too. Rachel's illusion shattered. Tears streaking. Alex snapped. What's done is done. With 20 mil. We rebuild. Or divorce gets ugly, custody fights. Dragging Mia through it. Threats now. Mask off. You'd weaponize our daughter? He shrugged. Judges see affairs all the time. I'm no abuser. I left them there. His voice chasing me. Think about Mia. Mia chattered on the drive home. Oblivious. Alex didn't return that night, texts flooded. Sorry. Then angry. Then wheedling about the money. I ignored them. Tucking Mia in. Then called my brother. Mark. I need a divorce lawyer. The best. He arrived with Sarah Klein. A shark in heels. Mid-50s. Eyes like lasers. Over coffee at my kitchen table. I spilled it all, the ticket. The affair. The recording. His threats. Sarah noted everything. Ticket bought with your separate money? Signed only your name? Before discovering the affair. Yes. That's key. In Washington. Lottery wins can be separate property if argued right. But Alex claimed half. He's bluffing. We file tomorrow on adultery grounds. Hold off claiming the prize, keeps it hidden leverage. Custody? His affair in the office. With Mia waiting? Plus recording? He looks unfit. We dissected our marriage, his secret credit cards. Controlling our finances. My salary funneled into joint accounts while he splurged. Financial abuse, Sarah said. Pattern of deception. She took the ticket for safekeeping. Pretend you're wavering on reconciliation. Buy time to dig dirt. Lie? Mark nodded. He lied for months. Protect Mia. Texts from Alex kept coming. Manipulative gems. Sarah, document all. No replies. That night, alone. Betrayal simmered into resolve. The silence I'd endured his late nights. My ignored suspicions fueled a quiet rage. Next day, Rachel called. Voice quaking. Can we meet? Coffee shop? I went. Curiosity edged with caution. She looked wrecked. No makeup. Hands wringing. He's embezzling from the agency. Tens of thousands, fake expenses. Ghost vendors. Proof? She slid a flash drive. I handled his books. At first, I believed his special projects, but the boss, Mr. Ellis, started questioning. Alex said big money was coming, enough to repay. Leave you for me. Chills. He knew I bought tickets occasionally. Mocked my dreams. Now using phantom wins to scheme. After you left yesterday, he said you'd cave. Naive as you are. Told me to vanish till he secured his share. Her betrayal cracked her loyalty. He's using us both. I took the drive. If you testify, I'll protect you legally. She nodded. Broken. Sarah pored over the files, $180,000 siphoned. This is fraud. We go to his boss tomorrow, independent of divorce. Filed papers that afternoon. Server hit Alex mid-meeting. Public humiliation. Calls poured in, ignored. That night, pounding at my door. Mia asleep upstairs. Alex, reeking of whiskey, open up. That money's mine. I recorded through the door. Go away. Kicks. Threats. I'll drag this out. Make Mia hate you. 911 on speaker. Cops arrived. Hauled him off for intoxication. Disturbance. Sarah, gold for the restraining order. Morning, courthouse granted it 500 feet away. Supervised visits only. Then to the agency. Mr. Ellis paled at the evidence. We trusted him. Filed charges that day. News hit. Ad exec charged with embezzlement. Alex's world crumbled, fired. Friends ghosted. Custody hearing. His excuses flopped against recordings. Police reports. I got primary, he got scraps. Divorce trial. Sarah dismantled him, affair. Abuse. Theft. Judge, lottery's your separate property. No assets for you. Alex raged. But it was done. Claimed the prize quietly. Trusted my name. Alex's trial, convicted. 2 years prison. Restitution he couldn't pay. I didn't watch, focused on Mia. Our new craftsman home in the hills. Yard blooming with her laughter. Started a nonprofit, renewal fund. Aiding women escaping control. Reclaimed my life, friends. Books. Hikes without shadows. Mia asked once. Will Daddy be okay? I held her. We're okay. Love. That's what matters. The ticket? Not just money. It unlocked truth. Freedom from silence and betrayal. The price was pain. But the revenge? Quiet. Calculated. Real. And in the end, worth every shattered illusion.